beer tubers, and welcome to another re-review for the Master of Puppets beer reviews. Today's beer is going to be a beer sent to me from BelgiumInAbox.com. Yeah, it's from Kurt from BelgiumInAbox.com. He also sent me the official glass for the beer. It's going to be from Cantillon. It's going to be the Cantillon Kriek 100% Kriek Lambic. And this is the official Cantillon tasting glass. Mikkel is joining again because I thought it would be really fun to novice of beer, seeing how like a real sour beer is gonna taste like.
I got a feeling I'm gonna hate it.
Yeah, maybe. I'm afraid I'm gonna scare him away from sours, but I thought it would be fun just to see your guys see his reaction.
Just wanna see me do this face.
yeah. No, but thanks to Kurt for the beer. It's a review, something I'll start doing, like of beers I've had that I really like, that I'm like aging and stuff like that. And because when I did the Cantillon Kriek Lambic here back in the early reviews, back in the early 2010, I did it in a big 75 centiliter bottle, and that bottle was from 2007. Now this bottle is from 2005. So this is a pretty old bottle. It's been aging for 6 years now. So that is really interesting. So I'm looking forward to be trying this. It should be really good, and the sourness should have mellowed out a little, so maybe you'll like this. Yeah. But I think we should dig into this. It's on 5%, maybe a little more now, it's been aging, but the thing about Cantillon beers here is that it's not only got a cap, also a cork. Okay, so we got the beer poured here into my Cantillon tasting glass, and Mikkel sniffed it, and he actually said he liked the aroma just from opening, but it's like a red color, like it
smells a bit like white wine, actually.
Yeah. It's like, what color would you call this, Mikkel?
Lake water with a bit of red in it.
Yeah, it is very murky. You can't see through it. It's red. It's been aging for, yeah, as I said, 6 years. So that's gonna be nice to try such an old beer. I don't think I've ever had a beer aged for that long. But let's check out the aroma. Oh, very sour. As you say, yeah. A bit like
white wine.
White wine, like a dry Chardonnay or something like that. But I do smell the cherries as well. It smells really sour.
I bet it is. I can't wait to taste it.
Yeah, it's I get a lot of that sourness. A lot of funk, actually. A lot more funk than I remember. It's been a while since I've had it, like a year or so. But a lot of funk. It's got some info here, actually, on the bottle. Yeah, but it's in French. Almost balsamic vinegar. Apple vinegar, like a cider almost.
Yeah, actually. And that's also almost the color it has.
Yeah, and the aroma there is like, it smells really sour, the cherries, some of that funk. It smells way more funky. Should we give it a taste here?
Yeah, let's try this.
Cheers.
I will do that face.
That's sour, right?
So sour.
Too sour for you?
I don't know, I might get used to it.
You'll have to take a few swigs to get used to it, I'm sure. Yeah. That's the face. Oh no, got the yeast there. I think you should leave the yeast in the bottle, I'm not sure. Whatever, now I got some yeast in. Whatever. That might seem more root, but what do you taste now that you've tasted it?
I'm getting used to it. It's got like a real nice taste, and you can feel it like up to...
Especially after you drink it.
Yeah, it's like 20 seconds later, you're still like,
And you can still taste like that cherry sourness. The body is really light and it's super dry. Yeah. It's like eating sand almost.
Yeah. Just gotta get past the initial drink, and then wait for the taste.
Yeah. Actually now when you drink it after the initial taste, it doesn't seem as sour. I'd say the flavor is pretty much that green, sour apple vinegary, like vinegar. Yeah. Really vinegary. No. Along with the cherries, of course. And what do you taste?
Well, actually I like it. It's like you said, it's like cherries, but it's like they're not fully matured yet. So.
Yeah, they're really sour. But that's because of the spontaneous fermentation, you get that really sour note. But I like to see your face. But I like the fact that even though you make such a grim face of the initial sip, you like it, especially in the aftertaste. Because the aftertaste lingers on your palate a long time, and you still get that cherry, vinegary, apple vinegar.
I bet it's like an acquired taste. Like
yeah, it is an acquired taste. It took me a long time to get into lambics. Trust me.
I mean, I drink this, and then the next bottle I probably like it then.
Yeah, we'll probably like it even more. And we're actually also taking one of the most extreme examples of a lambic. Cantillon makes some of the most sour lambics in the world. So that's probably also why it's not the best starting point. But I thought it would be fun just to see your reaction.
Yeah, I know why you brought me in, man.
But it's actually got a fair amount combination as well.
Yeah.
But I get like also like the seeds of the cherry, like when especially when I burp, like it nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the taste. It's like a little bit, totally more bitter than an ordinary cherry.
Yeah, and it grows on you. The first couple of sips are really sour, but I think it like grows on you because look at you. You don't make that sour face anymore.
Yeah, it's not that bad now.
You just gotta get used to it. That's usually the thing with sours. You gotta get used to it. It's got a lot of acidity and tartness, but it's like it's a very fruity tartness compared to a Kriek Lambic, for example, and it doesn't have as much of like the green apple and white grape as a Kriek does. But you never heard of that, so you don't know shit about it. But
actually, I wouldn't even have known this was a beer if you hadn't told me.
Oh yeah, but it's actually one of the oldest styles of beer. So guys, we're back here with the Cantillon Kriek Lambic. As you can see, we've already drank it all. Mikkel actually forgot that we had to do a final chug, but I still got a little bit left.
Still, I love the final jug. It's really nice taste.
Yeah, let's do the final chug.
Okay.
Because of that little bit. Problem is that Mikkel is really new to this style, so he wanted to sit and sip on it a little and drink the full glass so he could like understand the beer more.
Overrated, yeah.
Yeah, and as we talked about off camera, you can tell him that you talked about the sourness and how the aftertaste.
Yeah, exactly. As I mean, it's got a really nice aftertaste, and it's sort of it's stuck in your mouth. You hate the first sip, but then you start to like it, and like when I got to the bottom sip, you sort of, when the taste went out of your mouth, then you sort of want the next sip because you want that taste to stay in there a little bit more.
Yeah, the aftertaste. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. I think it's really good. I mean, the sourness, of course, is a new to this kind of style. Is a thing he's not aware of at all. So as a kind of course, why he made that big face at all. I did that first time as well, but I've had a few different lambics now, and I must say that this is one of my all-time favorites since I've had before Kriek Lambics. That's like a great example. It's not too fruity, because there is some that is just like a fruit juice, but I think it's great. I gave it a 92 back then. I think I'm going to give it a 90 this time around, just because I might have been a little bit biased back then because I didn't know so much about the styles, and I hadn't had that many Kriek Lambics. So for me, Cantillon Kriek Lambic is going to get a 90. I think it's really good. What about you, Mikkel?
I'm starting to like it more and more. Like, once I finish the entire glass, I would say probably about an 85, maybe an 80.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it goes down really well now.
Yeah, and it doesn't upset your stomach or anything, but yeah. New to this kind of style, and just his first face was like, and he kind of went into liking it. And that goes to show, like, he's usually not, Mikkel doesn't know much about craft beer. That's why I think it would be fun to get like him on the show.
Yeah, but I love chugging beer. It's definitely not my area of expertise.
Yeah, but still he liked it, so yeah. An 85 from Mikkel, 85 from Mikkel, and 90 from me for the Cantillon Kriek Lambic. Guys, let us know what you think of the beer if you've had it. And as always, when I review a beer from BelgiumInABox.com, you can get a 10% discount. The coupon code will be somewhere in an annotation on the screen, so you can use that if you want to pick up this beer. And guys, remember to comment, subscribe, let us know what you think about the beer and all that stuff. And we're not going to say cheers because we don't have anything to cheers with, so we're just going to say, we'll see you in another beer review.